Hello everybody, my name is Luke Marr and this is HauteLeMode, and today on HauteLeMode we are somewhere a little bit different, but that's because we are going to be doing a brand new style of video where we style some people you may know in some amazing looks from a pretty good fashion archive that we've developed over here at HauteLeMode. So I have two guests that I'd like to introduce. Carly, Erin, please come on in. Hello friends, I'm so happy. So you guys probably know Carly and Erin, and if you don't, well that's a you problem. But I'm very excited about today. Are you guys as excited or are you guys nervous?
I'm excited to
so excited.
experiment.
Oh my
and
God.
just see weird things on my body. Not weird things, but you know.
Also, we can like see them on the racks, and so far I'm like, oh, yeah, I wonder if I'll be wearing this.
The girls have rack appeal. Love to hear it. We are going to be doing two different videos today. So one is going to be featuring Erin very heavily, and we'll be getting into the boho experience. And another will be featuring Carly very heavily, and we'll get into the grungy 90s Kate Mossy sort of Marc Jacobs experience. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Carly's 90s grunge moment. So Erin, we will see you soon, our little friend. So with Carly, honestly, the thing that I was really going for this entire time was this idea of like 90s grunge styles. When I look at her Instagram, I do see a lot of sort of very simple, definitely referential back to that period. And as she's mentioned time and time again, like the Y2K aesthetic, that sort of things that she really like is drawn to. Recently, I went to LA and was in the Heaven by Marc Jacobs store and saw all of the young women that work there, and I literally was like, wow, you guys have sold me on like prairie skirts and simple t-shirts. Carly's first look is sort of channeling this long skirt moment. So the first look, honestly, give me your first impressions.
A cute Catholic schoolgirl.
Okay, love that.
But then it's like spiced up with the boots.
Exactly.
And I also love this fishnet in between, so it's like a little bit edgier.
Exactly. I think if you paired it with a cute little Comme des Garçons bag, easy peasy.
Let's go to class.
The top is Fred Perry. I mean, Fred Perry, I don't really know what he does genuinely, except for the fact that like he makes
like a good guy.
polos. Yeah, but it's in a sort of nice little blue and green tartan, really easy, smart and tartan. It's bringing in like the Catholic schoolgirl vibes just a little bit, but like Britney, not a problem.
True.
So the skirt is actually quite long, and it's by G.O., who is a New York-based designer. And so as we can see, it is definitely cut into these little navy blue strips. But then also you can see that there is this sort of mesh lining, which is like super duper fun. And when Carly spins, it like all flies out. It's like, it's pretty ridiculous. The boots are Calvin Klein 205 West 39 NYC, which was Raf Simons's era of Calvin Klein. So honestly, if you were gonna give this like a 1 to 10 on how much you would wear it, be honest. Let us know.
It's hard to say. Maybe like a 7. I really like it. I don't know what I would wear it to.
Okay.
I think it fits really well. Like everything is very fitting. I love the shoes also. Like when we got here, I was really hoping I was gonna wear the shoes. So I think that made the points go up a lot.
Okay, bam. Love it.
But it's definitely my style. Like I think you did a good job.
Okay.
Cute.
Let's move on to the next. So next up, we are, again, channeling the sort of 90s style. If you know anything about 90s style, you should probably know about the legendary Kate Moss's looks. She pretty much took the idea of street style by storm. For the most part, she wore a lot of slip dresses. It was very much so her sort of vibe. There's a very iconic silver one that is fully sheer. And so there was a little bit of the reference here for Carly's next look. So Carly, come on in. Ooh. So the dress is actually by Krizia, which is, I believe, an Italian brand. Very affordable. Got it for a solid $34 on RealReal, which like...
Oh my God. Is it because all the beads are falling off?
It also could be that. It's a pretty sheer dress. It's full of different beading all throughout in silver. And then at the bust and certain elements of the hip and hem, I can't tell if this is like resin that they've put on it, if it's like cement. In reality, it's just a sort of simple little slip dress. We've added on a little Margiela deconstructed cowboy boot. Again, I think Margiela was a sort of staple of the 90s. Give me your initial thoughts.
I feel like I just never wear anything like this normally, like blingy or anything. I think it's really cute. When I saw me in it, I was like, oh, that is really adorable. However, I cannot sit down in it because the beads literally puncture my butt. I probably wouldn't pick it out for myself.
Okay.
But I think it's cute on.
100%. Between 1 and 10.
I'd say probably like a 4 out of 10.
So Erin, thoughts?
Love it. It's very fun. It's definitely like, it's not Carly, but it's just
how I
like
feel.
an elevated, oh, you put it on her, she could pull it off, Carly.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, for a red carpet, would we be opposed?
Like, I'd rather wear the first outfit.
Oh,
yeah, like that feels
okay.
more me and comfortable.
Totally.
This is more like fancy. Like, I feel like old Kim K. Like, Kim Kardashian would have worn this like back in the day, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But I'm just not as like blingy.
So our last look is going to be featuring both Carly and Erin. Now, I wouldn't say that these are exactly like grungy looks, but I think they definitely have a sort of late 80s, early 90s-esque feel to them. So ladies,
Watermelon sugar.
we stand. Let's start with Erin. She's wearing a sort of bandage cocktail dress by Richard Quinn. Now, Richard Quinn, as we all know, he makes a lot of prints. And so in reality, this is a sort of velour-esque textile. Erin was like, I just want to
touch it
Mm-hmm.
all day long.
She has a thick little shoulder pad, more 80s than 90s, but still, we're gonna fake it till we make it. There's a sort of wraparound little moment, and I have to say, Erin is a star because the process of putting this on, it was an experience, and you had to be there, and I'm sad for everybody that's not.
It's kind of like watching a baby come out when it's being born. That was me literally shoving my head through the top
With
of this
heels
dress.
on.
Yes, 100%.
And butt ass naked.
Yeah. It was like,
She's also wearing a little Bottega, I believe they're called like the Lido sandals. They're cute, they're fun, they speak to 2021. How do we feel? What are we thinking?
I love this.
What would you rate it for yourself on wearability? Not like every day, but
Well,
just
the
like,
thing
would you
about
wear
this
it?
is like you could also just like not wear heels and kind of like dress it down.
Mm.
If it was a cold fall day, put on like
Okay.
well, because it's long sleeves. Like I'm not gonna go out in the summer with
Yeah,
this.
okay,
you know what I'm
valid.
saying? Like I for sure like probably like an 8 out of 10 I would wear this.
Okay.
I love it.
Carly, thoughts?
I agree. It fits her like a glove. I can't imagine you immediately like picking it off a shelf for some reason, but once it's on, it's like, oh, that works. I feel like that's the vibe totally. I could totally see you wearing it.
Yeah, like the comfort level reached.
Carly's look is actually a true vintage experience. She is wearing a pink Claude Montana cropped skirt suit. We've been saying Elwoods because
Yes.
it really is like 100% Elwoods. But Claude Montana, literally iconic, legendary designer of the 1980s. That's why you see these sort of really sharp shoulders. It's in a wool, but honestly, it's not like a heavy wool. Now, it does have this fun little sort of moment where you can wear her
Open.
somewhat open. It makes her a little bit more fun, a little bit more understandable. She gives a little bit of like a biker jackety feel in that regard. And also the skirt, if you want to show a slit, bing bang boom. But if you don't, now she's ready for court.
When you have church at 10 and
A party at
brunch at
11.
11.
Yeah, I also love the shoes. Those are actually Carly's, but I just think they work. They give that 90s,
Yeah.
Y2K feel. I feel
Yeah.
like you're very comfortable in them too.
Definitely.
Honestly, thoughts? How would we rate?
I feel like I would wear this. I think this is almost like a little too professional feeling for me. Maybe it's the pads. I don't know much about clothes. But I think, yeah, like a blazer like this with a skirt, I feel like would totally be my vibe. Like I would probably pick it off a shelf and be like, let's try it. See if it
Okay.
works. I mean, I think it's really cute. I think it's definitely my vibe.
Change.
I agree. If it was like fitted a little like
Better. Yeah.
and you saw that too, like I think that even like with these, you
Yeah.
may at some point be like, I'm gonna take a risk because it would be like a little tighter fit. I also like that they match and we're like a duo. Like,
Yeah.
we could wear this together.
Yeah.
Okay, look at that.
Cute.
Might not be 90s grunge at all, but like, hey, listen, it matches. We'll take it. With that, I want to say thank you guys so much for coming on the channel. Do you guys have a favorite outfit thus far that we've loved for Carly?
Mine was definitely the first one.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I didn't think that was going to be a hot one, but okay, we'll take it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please let us know what some of your favorite looks from this experience were. Thank you guys again for coming on. We will see you guys in the next video, and TTYL.